So when the managing editor for State of the U, Cam Underwood, calls, your boy listens. I'm your boy Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys. And on your screen right now, the 2022 quarterback commit for your University of Miami Hurricanes, Jacurri Brown. Well, he just posted some Elite 11 passes in the event, and we're just going to have an informal breakdown, and let's see if we can learn something. So initially, this is where we're going to focus. I'm going to do about 4 or 5 throws, and I just want you to see, in this case, when the quarterback's front foot lands, right, I want to see, are you similar from liking throws? There's some times where you're going to be leading with your other foot, you're on the roll, but for similar type throws, which we're going to see essentially for the next 4 or 5, we're going to watch every time that front foot hits the ground. And when that front foot hits the ground, where are we? So this is important for me because when that front foot is hitting the ground, I like to see that the hips haven't engaged yet because we are using the ground, right, to create what's called a kinematic ground sequence. We're using the force from the ground to transfer all the way up. And then the bigger muscles, right, from the legs into the thighs, the glutes, the abdominal, are going to essentially slingshot our arm to a proper mechanical prowess, and we're going to deliver the ball, right? In this case, I like it. I like it a lot. The other thing I'm looking for right here is elbow is equal to the shoulder. When the shoulder level is that, and we're not trying to throw a ball downfield because then our shoulders will tilt. This front elbow is tight to the body. It's going to create a quick centrifugal force, meaning like if you have that front arm really, really out and kind of wild, it's going to rob you, right? You want to be like a figure skater. You want to make that tight circle so you can be quicker with your body. So that's allowing that here. I don't know the back end of this throw, but I'm saying that in this case, this is going to be on the money-ish, right? Here we go. Good. Like it. On the money. All right, so we're going to watch the very next throw. We're going to get to the same point, right? You just saw the last clip when the front foot hits the ground. So here we go. Let's see if we can get it. There it is. All right. We see a little bit of a difference here in this actual arm slotting, right? The last arm slot was a little bit tighter. This isn't the same thing. We could see a little variance. So when you have the variance early, so I'm going to talk to it and liken this to like an Olympic, somebody with a bow and arrow. They're going to have a consistent drawback, especially on similar throws. They're going to have the same distance every time because the more repeatable you are early, the more the results are going to be repeatable late. So in this case, and then starting to see a little bit of the hips start to flare open. I'm going to say that this isn't going to be a great pass. Okay. So 1 for 2 on that in terms of accuracy. So let's go into throw number 3. We're going to stop it at the same juncture once again, right when that front foot gets to net. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now we're back. Now, once that front foot hits the ground, hips not engaged as of yet, elbow equal with that shoulder. Shoulders are in line. Starting to lean a little bit more into this throw. Okay. Chances are this is still going to be a better throw. Okay. A little high, but still we could deal with it into the catch radius, in stride. Wide receiver can still do stuff with this ball. Once again, here we go. Little bit of a play action pass. Front foot gets down. That hand, now I'm going to keep going past this one because obviously there was a coach in the way. Just the repeatability of the actual arm mechanics. A little different by different every slot. I just want to keep watching when this foot see, there's when the foot gets down. When the foot gets down, we're already throwing. So, listen, that's a sequencing issue. So we're rushing our arm action instead of getting our footwork, and that's why footwork's so important. Because if we're rushing our feet, we're not trusting our reads, then we're basically rushing this throw. From what this looks right here, this is probably going to sail. It does. And that's where it's at for me. Just watching these consecutive clips. Like I said, the passes, this is a hard environment for quarterbacks, right? So don't beat yourself up over that. You don't have your wide receivers, and that's the little difference. If I don't know where he's got to go and I got to rush my footwork, chances are I can't have that repeatable bow like on the back end. Then my foot gets down, my arm's already rushing, and that's what's going to lead to a lot of accuracy concerns. Now, where people is like, oh, a quarterback is accurate, or it's either, listen, this is just a little mechanical shore up that we need to do, and things can work out. Still, the ceiling is very, very high for this young man, what he could do on the field. Watching some of his high school highlights, Miami still has a good one on their hands, but that's the good thing. You come at the college level, you get coached up. These are some things that we could shore up. It's been a joy. I'm your boy Ro, contributor for State of the U. Stay safe out there.